Welcome back to week 2, information technology 2. We'll continue from where we stopped last week. Today we are going to look at the classifications of system. System is classified into two ways. We can say we have the manual system and we have the automated system. So today we are going to look at the two classifications of system. When you talk about manual system, basically you're talking about system that requires human intervention to perform tasks and operations. That is a manual system. In this manual system, activities are carried out using human skills, physical tools, or paperwork, and decision making are made by individuals or team of individuals. Manual systems are often involved in processing that are time consuming, and the processing also is prone to error in human error, and also they can be slow, and also they can be slow in terms of usage. So therefore, automated and manual systems include handwriting ledger in accounting. The ledger that you basically write in accounting, where you make use of paper, pencil, or paper, pen, and rulers to sketch it out. Then we also have a manual inventory management. When you talk about inventory management, basically we are looking at how you can take accountability of maybe stocks. If it's in maybe in a shop, you can look at stocks. If it's, for example, in an office, you look at the office equipment that are there. Then we also have the paper-based filling system. Maybe let's look at attendance system. A paper-based filling attendance system is also a manual system. We also have a manual production line operation. So all these are manual systems that we basically use to operate. Then let's look at the automated system. In automated system, an automated system utilizes technology, machines, or software to carry out tasks that will otherwise require manual input. In this case, these systems are designed to improve efficiency, accuracy, and speed by minimizing the human intervention. They can operate continuously without getting tired or bored, or we can say also there are errors associated with manual systems. Therefore, that is why they improve this manual system by bringing automated system. Examples of this automated system are computerized accounting system. As we gave an example of the manual ledger system, now we have a computerized accounting system. These are a system that can help to generate ledgers, to generate a balance sheet and other things that are related with accounting. Also, we have an automated payroll system. This is a system that is being used to simplify the work of maybe said salary payment, maybe when it comes to the end of the month, from making individual disbursement of cash to making it in a collective manner where you predefine a certain period or some certain conditions of which when it's fulfilled, it will disburse the cash. So all these are done in the payroll automated or computerized payroll management system. We also have automated inventory management system. These are the kind of systems that are used in supermarkets where they have inventory of all the commodities that are stored in the supermarket. You can make use of the barcode scanner to identify each and every item or commodity in the supermarket by using the barcode scanner. When you scan, you know the quantity, you know the products, and you will see the quantity of the product that is stored in that supermarket. We also have robotic process automated system for business operations. For example, now you have in customer services, there are robots that are designed that will help, that for example will now interact with the client or as customer to find out what are his problems, and if it's possible it can solve his problem for him. Let me give you an example of MTN offices. When you go to MTN offices, maybe at the point of entrance, there is a certain robot that is there whereby it will interact with you. It will ask you what brought you to the office. Are you coming for SIM registration? Are you coming for what should I say? Are we coming for upgrade of SIM? That is from 4G to from 3G to 4G. Are you coming for backup of SIM card? You will specify what you are coming for, and it will give you a number that you'll go and sit and wait. Then the system will call you and allocate you to a seat, that is to a counter that you'll go, and they will admit you. So if you look at this is the work of a receptionist or we can say is the work of customer services. So it can help you to do that. We also have automated manufacturing system where they have robots in the line of operation. These are robots that help to process, or they help to assist humans in terms of production. For example, we can have maybe in terms of packaging, instead of human beings involving in counting, maybe let's say a packet of spaghetti, to count, we have to put 20 pieces in one pack, then we now package it. We have computers that can do that easier and faster. All right, so now we are going to look at business organization as a system on its own. A business organization is often viewed as a complex system comprising of various interconnected components or subsystems that work together to achieve a common goal. It can be categorized as a social system as well as it's an open system, because it interacts with, it's influenced by external factors such as the market, customers, competitors, suppliers, and regulatory bodies. When you talk about your business administration student, I will not, I will expect that all these terms you already know them. When you talk about the factors like maybe the customers, you know customers, those are the people that patronize your products. Look at competitors, those are people that you, they are your opponents in business. Suppliers, those are people that supply products to you. The regulatory bodies depends on the kind of a business that you operate. Each business have their own regulatory bodies. For example, let's look at pharmacies. People that operate in pharmacies, they have their regulatory bodies like the Pharmaceutical Council of Nigeria. Those are the bodies that regulate them. They give them license, and they also check on the product that they are dealing with. Are they using hard drugs or soft drugs? All these things are the part of the regulatory bodies that they can consider them. Also, NAFDAC can be part of regulatory bodies in terms of production of drugs. Those are the regulatory bodies that we work with. So we are going to look at now part of these organizations as part of the subsystems of the business organization as a system. Number one, we have the inputs, where we have human resource. You have raw material. In terms of human resource, we talk about the employees. We also talk about the leadership of the organization. All these are part of the human resource. And these are inputs to an organization. Without having them, you cannot have an output that is the productive. The organization will not be productive. Then we also have raw materials. When you deal with production, definitely we deal with raw materials. For example, if you deal in food processing, you deal with grains or you deal with cereals. Also, we look at the financial resources. As an input, financial resources, we talk about capital in specific. We also talk about the information technology. Information and technology is different. When you talk about the information, you are also talking about maybe the information that you gather maybe based on your feasibility study. You also look at technology. In terms of technology, you look at the trends in the technology we are having. You also have to look at the legal and regulatory frameworks. When you're starting with a business, first of all, you know that for your business to be legally announced, you have to register with Corporate Affairs Commission. So therefore, you have to look at this. These are the inputs that you put when you, for example, dealing at business organization as a system. We have the second process, which is the process and transformation. Process refers to the way or how business transforms its input into output. That is a process. These processes might include the product development, marketing and sales, production of services and deliveries. We also have customer services. All these are part of processes in an organization. Decision making also is part of that. Then we have communication system. The third one, we have the output, which is the final product of an organization. This is a result produced by an organization after processing the inputs. This may include the finished product or services. We also have the profits. We can say this is a financial returns in an organization. We also have a customer satisfaction. This can be an output. Also, it can be part of feedback at the same time. We also have the market share and the brand value. All these are part of the output of an organization, business organization. The fourth one we have is the feedback, which are looked for essential for business organization for adopting to changes. This includes the customer feedback, market trends, financial performance analysis, or we have the employee feedback. It can help to modify businesses and their processes and output to ensure ongoing success in a business environment. The fifth one here, we have the business environment. One need to be focused and understand the environment he is. The environment can be the external environment significantly affect the organization. External factors can include the economical condition, competitive landscape, technological changes, and we also have the cultural and societal shift, legal and regulatory requirements. In details, when you want to talk these are things that we can reach tomorrow. We are explaining them. When you look at the economical factor, you can set for example, an institute in a rural environment where you expect maybe the school fees of that school will be as high as the one that you can bring in the urban environments. Maybe you are setting school in a deep village and the school fees is 200,000 for secondary school. The economic of that condition cannot be favorable for that, so you have to look at the environmental factor. Also have a competitive landscape. Although where you have a competitive environment, there is also competitive advantage over that side. So it depends on how you take it in a negative perspective or a positive perspective. Also have the technological changes, where we also have the technological trends. The cultural and societal shift or factors. There are some societies that you cannot go and start selling beer. Even though a beer parlor is a business that is lucrative, that generates a lot of profits, but there is a societal and cultural values that some society don't accept that. Also have legal and regulatory requirements. There are businesses that you can do which are against the legal bodies or regulatory bodies. For example, selling of hard drugs. This is against the law. So those are the environmental factors that one needs to consider for a business environment. We also have subsystems. Within a business, there are various subsystems which are, for example, the human resource, financial subsystem, marketing and sales department, research and development department, operation and production, IT and information management department. All these are departments that falls under a business environment or business organization. Each of these subsystems contribute to the overall function and performance of the organization. When one have faulty, it can affect the entire organization or performance of it. This marks the end of our week 2 lectures. Let's summarize it. We look at business organization. A business as a system is a dynamic and continuously involved through the interaction of various components like the input, process, output, and the feedback. It's open to external influences and operates to achieve specific objectives, such as profitability, customer satisfaction, and market leadership. The system efficiency can be significantly improved through the automation, particularly in areas like accounting, customer services, and production on management.